Hello everyone, my name is Emre Kenci and I'm the CEO of Papara. I've been with Papara since the beginning, since 2016, and I used to be the CTO, and I've been CEO for the last year and a half. And today I'm happy to be talking to you about financial inclusion, which is a subject we deeply care about at Papara. Papara is a leading fintech in Turkey. We have over 17 million users, mostly like a digital bank, but we also have payment services, payment products. We're trying to become a financial super app where you can do anything from money transfers to cards to loans, stocks, precious metals, you name it. Today, I will tell you a little bit about our vision for financial inclusion and fintech's role in financial inclusion in general. But I will also tell you a little bit about a specific project that we implemented last year that caters to financial inclusion, which is called Voice Card, a card for visually impaired people. We launched Voice Card at the end of 2022. Voice Card is a card that is specifically designed for, as mentioned, visually impaired people. There are over 2 million visually impaired people living in Turkey and over 30 million in geographical Europe in total. And we discovered that visually impaired people have a very specific problem when it comes to using their cards. The problem is that most financial systems assume visual capability. So the amount that you will pay will be displayed to you. It will not be audible. It will not be readable by touching anything. And this is an issue because a visually impaired person does not have a way to know how much he or she is actually paying at the moment of the actual transaction. So you might think you're paying $100, but you might actually be paying $1,000. There's no way to know that. Our product, Voice Card, actually solves this problem. The studies have shown that 9 out of 10 visually impaired people have experienced a problem at the point of transaction at least once in their life. A problem like, as mentioned, a person might think they're paying X, but they end up paying Y. So Voice Card solves this problem. We have a short video that better explains the product than I did. Please take a look, after which I will continue.
Daytime, a boutique that has a cat and dog feeding point in front of it. A blind Auburn woman in her 20s using a white cane enters the boutique. A cute bell with a ghost figure on the door swings.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, thank you.
The Auburn woman goes to the accessory unit on the left side. She examines the sunglasses that are in various colors and sizes hung on the panel by touching them. She uses the yellow perfume bottle on the counter in her hand and smells it. There's a miniature merry-go-round with music in the bag unit. The Auburn woman touches the yellow jumper hung on the hanger. She gets the yellow jumper with the zipped collar from the hanger and goes to the counter.
Welcome again.
Thank you.
Nice choice.
Thanks.
Will you pay with cash or card?
I'll pay with voice card.
The cashier enters the price and holds out the POS device. The Auburn woman gives her the Papara voice card. The cashier inserts the voice card into the POS device. An audio notification comes to her mobile phone.
You have 200 Turkish lira payment request. Enter your voice card password into POS to complete your payment.
The Auburn woman keys the passcode into the POS device.
Payment successful. 200 Turkish lira payment that you have made with your voice card is completed.
Have a nice day.
You too.
The Auburn woman then gets out of the boutique with the cardboard bag in her hand and walks away with her white cane. The screen reads, the first voice card in the world, Papara. Blind Look, MasterCard, and Thales logos go to the bottom of the screen.
It's a technology developed by Thales Group, and we are the first financial company in the world to implement the technology and integrate it into our app. And when we talk about technology, the card has NFC technology and Bluetooth technology. What it does is, when you're making a payment with this card, the card allows our app to read the transaction amount to the user. So even if the user is not able to visually see the transaction, he or she will be hearing the transaction amount before the transaction is executed. So this saves them from fraud, from mistakes, and various other scenarios that you might think of. We implemented the project with Thales and MasterCard partnership, and we also have a local partner for this project called Blind Look, who is our distribution partner. The cards were issued with MasterCard logo on them, and the specific technology that allows our app to make the transaction amount audible is developed by Thales. And we led the project by bringing all the parts together, integrating it to our app, and it's been really successful. We've received a number of awards with this project, and we've been invited to do talks like this, and we're really proud of what we've done. Right now, our challenge is to bring this product to as many people as possible. We're actively looking for new distribution partners to make this product accessible to more and more visually impaired people. It's also worth mentioning that with this project and with our communication efforts, we believe we've created awareness in a population of over 30 million in Turkey using various media channels where we told people about the problems visually impaired people are facing in their world and our solution to it. So even though the product did not reach a huge population yet, as mentioned, we're still working on that, we do believe we've created awareness on this problem. So moving on, I want to talk about fintech's role in financial inclusion overall. I think fintechs are one of the key cornerstones of financial inclusion because the world is changing, people are changing. Younger people expect things dramatically different from what the older generations expected. And if we don't build financial products that fit their expectations, we will not allow them to be integrated into the financial system anytime soon. Well, it will be delayed. So you have to make things more fun. You have to make things different to include the younger population. And that's just the younger population. You have to think about immigrants, for instance, which is a bigger and bigger issue that needs to be addressed, especially by the financial system. Because if you don't include immigrants into your financial system, you will not reap the benefits of having that population. You will never have them integrated into the economy, creating value. So we believe that the traditional financial systems are not as fast as fintechs. So fintechs can address the changes in people's expectation. Fintechs can cater to the needs of immigrants, younger people, visually impaired people, for instance, like we did. And I think a lot of areas where there can be profitability, where we can create financial value, will also solve a social issue, will also cater to financial inclusion. And these areas might be too niche for the bigger players, but a smaller player will go there, build an efficient solution, build wealth and financial value for themselves, and also solve a social issue, include people. I think we will see more and more examples of these throughout the world. I know there are very specific neobanks catering to very specific segments, I should say. I know at least one in the US, for instance, a fintech that creates financial solutions for street artists, which is great. So to summarize, Papara is one of the leading fintechs in Turkey. I'm the CEO. My name is Emre Kenci. We've built a voice card product which is solving the problems of visually impaired people. We believe many other fintechs will solve similar problems around the world and help with financial inclusion. I would like to thank the Center for Financial Inclusion for inviting us and allowing us to address the audience and making this happen. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening.